All right, we have here an extreme power chair, folks. This is called the V6 Frontier Power Chair. This power chair is 6 wheels, but look at the size of these wheels in the middle. These are large, low pressure tires. This power chair is one of a kind. This chair is fully loaded. It has the 10-12 inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. Now, because it has the seat lift on this power chair, it has a weight capability of only 340 pounds, the maximum weight you can put on this chair, because it has that seat lift that will raise you up. But this chair will go up to 6.2 miles an hour. It's an extreme power chair. What that means, this chair will go where no other electric wheelchairs will go, okay? And you can look at the suspension in front. If I raise this front wheel right here, you can see that, and you'll see in the video outside how this chair is. Look at that suspension. And when I raise that up, look at that. I am what, 5 inches off the ground. That's the suspension right there. This chair has 2 extreme motors in here. There's 2 motors, but they're extreme. They're the 700-watt motors. You've got a suspension, and you got a frame, a heavy-duty frame, heavy-duty caster wheels in the back, heavy-duty suspension. As I said, this chair has the seat lift, the tilt, the recline, the electric legs. It has all kinds of other features which we'll cover as we go along. But the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make the seat go up. You can make it all the function through the joystick or through the switch box. I like to use the switch box because it's quicker for me. So if I hit this button right here, the seat starts going up. You can see it going up right now. So your seat will start roughly at 22 inches. When you're raised all the way up, you'll be at 34 inches. That's 10 to 12 inches it goes up. So as the seat goes up, now also when the seat is elevated on this chair, we're going to find out here in a second if it moves. So right now you can see the seat going up, and we're almost all the way up. So this chair with the seat elevated does not drive, okay? And the reason they don't let you drive this chair with the seat elevated is because it's an extreme power chair. They don't want you elevated with the seat out there in the backyard, which is really rough and just putting a lot of pressure on the seat. Let's look at the base on this chair. You can see how solid this is built because it's an extreme power chair. These are air tires, but they're low pressure tires. So when you go through the mud and you go through ditches and all kind of stuff you want to go through, it'll help you go through there. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You can see the suspension right here. You have an anchor point here, another anchor point here. You got 2 on the opposite side. That's where you would tie your chair to your lift, okay, for transportation. You can see the armature for the seat lift. You can actually see the actuator right here that makes the seat go up right here. This chair has a bag on the side that they added. This can be taken off. There's all kinds of other features with this chair also. Let's bring the seat back down. You also have what's called a swing away joystick. Okay, what that means is you can swing the joystick away from the front to the side. That's called a swing away joystick. So the seat is almost all the way down. The second most popular feature with these chairs is the electric tilt. Now I'm going to show you something about the tilt here with this chair too. All right. If I can find the right button, here we go. There's all kinds of buttons on here. You can have the back and the legs at the same time. This is called the electric tilt. But now watch this. You see how it's tilted? The chair will still drive tilted. It won't drive with the seat elevated. This is for people who want to go down a steep hill. They tilt the seat back and they're still level going down the hill and all kind of. So it helps you keep you level when you go down a hill that's very steep. So let's bring it back here. Let's go all the way tilted. So if you tilt it all the way, that's what you're looking at here. And you always got to be careful your safety belt does not fall inside the motors inside the chair right there. So that's one thing I always tell people, just be careful with that. Okay, so that's your tilt. The next thing I'm going to show you are the feet. These are the electric feet, and all this is adjustable. So if you're 5 feet tall, 6'2", we can adjust these feet, okay? So if you wanted to get some good circulation, that would be a little extreme. You know, of course this would stay there with your feet on the foot plate. That's your tilt and that. Let me bring the tilt back down. So even if you were tilted halfway, you could still get some good circulation. So here we are halfway tilted. This probably won't stay up yet, but you can see your feet would be higher than your body. So I'm gonna bring the tilt all the way back down. That's 3 different functions. Yeah, that's 3 different functions. So the last function I'm gonna show you is called the electric recline. The electric recline is the back going back by itself. And that's called the electric recline. That's it. So the back only reclines this far on this chair. So if you want to know how far back, this is as far back as the recline will go. So I'm going to bring the recline back up. I'm going to bring the feet back down. Oh, you can only do one at a time, okay? So the back is back up. And now I'm going to do the feet. And there goes the feet. Okay, let's look at the, let's go in a circle here, look at the chair a little bit. So this is your turning radius with this chair. If you're, see how nice that chair will turn? And this thing here will turn in a potato field. It's got that much suspension and that much power. You can see the back of the chair. You can see the front wheels go up. Look at that. Well, you'll see it outside. You have headlights. So if we put the lights on, you have real lights. So if you look at these lights, these are real lights. And you also have, I think, flashers. Flashers on that side, flashers on this side. Same thing in the back. You have the same lights and flashers in the back. You also have with this chair, let me bring it back over here. Let's turn the lights off. You also have with this chair arms that raise up. So if you transfer from the side, you can come in from this side if you transfer with a board. And you have lateral pads here. What they do is they keep your knees on the chair. And these are adjustable, as you can see. They're adjustable. You keep your knees on the foot plates so your knees don't buckle out and your feet don't fall off the foot plate. These can be removed. These are custom made. You also have a drink cup holder right here that stays level when you raise the arm. So you have a drink cup holder. You have leather pads here. These are leather pads. Well, let me rephrase that. They might be leather. I can't tell. So they're either leather or vinyl. So we don't know. And you have a contoured back. Let's look at the seat on this chair. Now the seat on this chair is 16 inches wide by 20 deep, okay? Now we'd like to keep this chair the way it is here, but if you want to change the size of the seat, you would pay for parts. So whatever the parts cost us to change the seat size, because it's kind of complicated to change these seat size on these chairs right here. But right now it is 16 by roughly 20 deep. It has a Roho cushion. This is an air cushion that you can put air through this little valve right here. We have a little plastic pump and you put the air right through this little valve right there, okay? The back is contoured, okay? I'm six foot tall, 183, so this should work pretty good, even for me at my height and everything else, okay? So when you charge this chair, I'm gonna use this charger here for example right now. This is not the charger that comes with the chair, but you just plug it right here under the joystick, somewhere right there. And as soon as the light turns green on whatever charger you get with this chair, we have one for this chair somewhere. As soon as the light turns green, the batteries are full. So again, let's recap about this chair. This is a Extreme V6. I call it Extreme because they do the extreme parts, what most power chairs won't do. This is a V6 Frontier. This chair, folks, has 70 miles, so it's practically brand new. So 70 miles is about 3 or 4 months of usage, okay? So that's why the chair still looks brand new. So this chair has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, the large knobby low pressure tires, the suspension we talked about earlier, the full light kit, the swing away joystick, the lateral knee pads, the drain cup holder, the adjustable headrest. This is just a great power chair. So if you want something, now this is really not good for inside the house, but if you can still use it inside the house. It's a little bulky, a little noisy, but this is really for outside. But if you have a decent sized house, the tires are noisy because they're low pressure air, but you can use it inside and outside. But if you want to go outside and have a ton of fun, this chair will do what most power chairs will not do. This is the V6 Frontier, fully loaded. You can see the suspension at work right now when it jumps up and down. Look at that. Then it comes back down. You can see the suspension, look at that. I can make the front jump. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, 6.2 miles an hour. This chair is fantastic if you need to go in a rough terrain. It has electromagnetic brakes, so it stops when you let go. So let's go take it for a ride, and let's just see if we can give you a good example what this chair will do. Right now it's going all over because I have it on full speed, and it's got, these motors are torquey, so if you have it on a slower speed, it'll respond a lot slower. But I want to show you full speed what it does. So this is just flat surface. Now let's go in my dish. Follow me over here. Now this is pretty steep over here. No problem. There's a curb here. That's a full-size curb. A bunch of broken rocks here. All that noise is all these acorns on the ground. So I'm going to bring it back down. We're going to go over some tree limbs. And right over here, folks, we've got a 3-inch gap. You may not be able to see in the video, but that's a straight edge gap right here. And watch how easy these wheels will go maneuver over this gap right here. Like it's nothing. You can even hear the wheels spin when they lose traction. And here's about 3-foot gap right here. This is about a 3-foot rise right here. We're going to go back up that climb again. So folks, if you're looking for a nice power chair, this one here has got the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has the drain cup holder, the bag. It has the full light kit. It has a swing away joystick. This one here has, it tells you right here like a car, it has 70 miles total usage. It was used 3 or 4 months if you tabulate that in mileage. It's got that suspension. You can see how the suspension is. This is a very nice extreme power chair. So if you're looking for a power chair that's going to go outside in your yard all over the place, it's a really nice power chair. It does have the seat lift. I'm not going to show you with the seat lift because this one does not drive with the seat elevated, but it will drive with the seat tilted. So I'm going to tilt the seat back so you can see. Right now I'm tilted. So if you were going down a hill, you could drive this chair with the seat tilted going down a hill. You can see the torque on the chair. As soon as I ask for a little bit of power, the whole chair torques. If I had it on slow, I'm going to put it back on slow here. We're in the sun here, so I can't, this is slow speed. So at the slow speed, you're not going to have the response it has at the fast speed, okay? So this is speed number 1. You can't get in too much trouble at this speed here. So if you're looking for a nice power chair, I'm gonna bring the seat back down so we can talk more level-headed here. This is a nice power chair, folks. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.